Welcome to Backpage Blues. I'm joined by Charlie, the Hurricane Skiller from the Mail Online. And Charlie, I'm very, very pleased to welcome you into the studio because I need some. No time for pleasantries here. Talk to me. Conte is a done deal.
Looks that way. Is
that good news? Can you guys comment below? Because I know how I feel, but I like to gauge the mood of other Chelsea fans. So please do me a favour. Comment below. Are you pleased with the apparent deal of Conte becoming our new manager?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly looks like Conte is going to be taking over Chelsea in the summer. Said it last Backpage Blues, which seems like ages ago. I saw you in Paris, but it was a while ago. He's very, very near to confirming that deal. He's actually meeting with Chelsea next month to discuss, timings and that. Obviously, he's managing Italy in the Euro, so there's a slight hitch there. He's not going to be with Chelsea from June. It's going to be July. Also, he's meeting with the Italian FA to say that he wants to get back into club management. So at the minute, it's not signed, sealed, delivered, but it looks very, very likely that Conte will be Chelsea's manager next season.
Okay. Do you feel like this is a good move for Chelsea? Would this have been Chelsea's first choice?
Yeah. Look, Chelsea's first choice was Pep Guardiola. We all know that. But Chelsea have been sounding out the likes of Simeone. They've been sounding out Allegri. Allegri's made it clear he's staying in Italy. Simeone's made it clear he's staying in Spain. Conte was, very high up that list. So, it's an exciting move. Obviously a new manager always is, and I think for Chelsea fans, it's a little bit kind of, you've got to shrug your shoulders at some point because having a new manager every 18 months is very difficult. But the things that we do know about him. Looks like it's going to be a good move.
And what about your opinions here? Not so much as a professional, as a season ticket holder in the West End. Are you happy with this?
That's changing, by the way.
Really? Where are you off to?
Season. I think I'll go Shed Upper.
Shed Upper comes with Matthew Harding Lower. That's where all the bad boys go.
Yeah, so I see. Stay away from the likes of you troublemakers.
Are you going Shed Upper?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know either Shed Upper or Matthew Harding.
Matthew Harding Lower.
Vote down below where I should go.
Yeah. Go to your Emirates.
Yeah, no thanks. Look, I think it's nice. I think probably the best thing is the relationship he has with certain players. He's he's a massive advocate of Pogba. Chelsea will be well in the running for Pogba
if we get Conte.
Yeah, I mean we've actually reported on the Mail that Pogba will be Conte's first target. Now, Man City, Guardiola, they're going to want him, and Champions League football and all the riches that involves. It's going to be hard to get him, but it gives us a little bit of a leg up.
Okay.
I'm also excited by the kind of football he plays. He plays like a 3-5-2 often. I think it'd be great to see Chelsea return to two up front. Look, as a fan, we have to move on from this season. You right there?
Yeah, sorry, Mansell's being a clown. Just wanted to know. Is your dad moving with you?
Yes. Yeah.
So you're both going?
Yeah, I got to sit with him.
Very interesting. Charlie, there's some news on Willian's new contract.
Yeah, Chelsea have been in talks with Willian since the end of December. Obviously, he's been by far Chelsea's best player this season. The not quite so good news with this is they're looking to tie him down because they're not convinced that a lot of the others are going to stay. So, I mean, we talked about this before. Hazard, Courtois, Costa. They're expecting bids for all of those in the summer, and I'm not sure they're all going to be here come August. The other one that looks
Costa. Just don't want to lose Costa.
The other one that looks likely to leave is Nemanja Matic.
Really?
He's. I think his time at the club has come to an end.
Will he stay in the Premier League?
I'm not so sure, but from what we're hearing from his camp, obviously particularly with Mourinho, I think his relationship and confidence at the club has hit bottom. He's probably not in the first choice team at the minute. Well, he's certainly not in the first choice.
No, not at the minute. But last year he was one of our more recognised players and one of our better players. You can't throw the towel in simply because of 6 months of bad form, can you?
Well, you don't know what's going on in his personal life. He's certainly not settled at the club. I'm not saying he definitely won't be here next season, but he's certainly not settled at the club.
Okay, so good news with Willian. Let's get him tied down because we cannot afford to lose a player of his calibre.
Yeah, well, his reward is going to be to the tune of about 120,000 a week. He's currently on about 80, so it'd be a significant increase for him, and it show a lot of faith and a just reward for
absolutely
for his,
if anyone deserves
his efforts this season.
And is there any news? This is one that's been troubling me. I think people are aware that this one has been troubling me quite so much. John Terry.
Oh, sorry.
Neil Barley. No, John Terry.
Yeah. Look, we still don't know that he's definitely not going to be at Chelsea next year, but it doesn't look likely. The good news is with Conte, just going back to him quickly, he's always been a fan of veterans. Pirlo is a massive fan of him. Right. So it's not out of the question that he will go, look, I'd want John Terry around the club. But it's looking like Terry's keeping his options open. There were reports in the week that he turned down a China move. Now, they weren't quite as concrete as reported elsewhere. But he's also going to have offers in Qatar. He's going to have offers in the MLS. He certainly won't be in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's just put on Instagram, actually, Ashley Cole has just gone off to
LA
Galaxy. Is there a world in which he could link up Ashley Cole and John Terry together?
Certainly not at LA Galaxy, because they filled their quota of designated players. In fact, Ashley Cole isn't even one of their... MLS clubs can have 3 designated players which break the salary cap. Right. And Ashley Cole's only on about 4,000 a week there. He's not above the salary.
I imagine there'll be some huge bonus, signing on bonus. So he'll get round that some way, surely.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's just a chance for Cole to play football again, which he hasn't done.
I'll tell you what, if John Terry and Ashley Cole, if John Terry leaves, I will be distraught. But if he links up with Ashley Cole in LA, I think you'd have to go out there for a game, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
John Terry and Ashley Cole playing together again.
I mean, the other destination is Qatar, and the team he would go to is Zola's team. So I think I might go and live on the beach and
short shorts and Ray-Bans. What you'd have to do is then go over to see Dan Petrescu and Ramirez.
Exactly.
Make up all over the world.
Who cares what's happening back here?
Charlie, thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate that, bringing us up to speed. Guys, do us a favour, comment below. Let us know exactly what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, why not click the subscribe button right now? Got any blows?
Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. Now, me and Rory just been sat down having a cup of tea talking about the Champions League.